In this video, we are going to look at how to create a bottom surface or a datum surface for a corridor. Currently, I have an assembly here. This assembly is attached to a corridor. This corridor is here. So, when you are creating a bottom surface or a datum surface, what happens is we are connecting these bottom chords, every bottom chord with each other, and we are connecting across the corridor. All the bottom chords will be connected across the corridor to create a surface. So if you have some layer thicknesses, the bottommost layer will act as a datum chord. So here in this case, this will act as a datum chord or a bottom chord. This one also, and this one, they are also acting as bottom chords. And if you have a link like daylight link or a generic link like here, so these chords act as bottom chords and top chords both. So in this case, if you create a top surface or a bottom surface, the daylight link and daylight chords act as daylight link and top chord and datum chord. So you have datum chord here in this one and in this one here as well. So if you create a datum surface, it will connect all these bottom points into a corridor surface. So now I am going to the surface corridor here. So I click my corridor, then I go to object viewer from the ribbon, from here object viewer. So we will look at how this bottom surface is created. So I will move my corridor like this. Now this is how your bottom surface is created. It will connect all these bottom lines and it will make a surface from these bottom lines. You can see there are connecting lines. They are called feature lines. All those feature lines will connect as a surface when we creating a datum surface. Now we will look at how to create that one. I'll close this one. So then I go to corridor properties. So you have to select the corridor and go to corridor properties. Then you have to go to surfaces tab in corridor properties. Then you have to click here to create a corridor surface. So let us say we will name this surface as the corridor name and bottom surface. So you can apply a style if you like, or you can apply whatever the style you like. I will in this case set it as border only, and then you have to specify what codes you are going to apply to this corridor. So you have to select datum codes here that will connect all the bottom points as a surface. So I will select datum to specify the code and then add here. So it will add to the datum. Then you have to add them as break lines, and for the overhang correction you have to use bottom links because we have to connect the bottom links in the corridor to make a correct corridor surface. Then you have to create a boundary for that corridor. So to do that, you have to go to the boundaries tab, then select the corridor surface from here. This is the bottom surface. Then right click here and go to corridor extend as boundary. So we select that one. So it will add the corridor extent or extent of the corridor as our boundary, and then click OK and then rebuild the surface. So it will give you a surface here. So if you have turned on selection cycling, it will give you two options like this. If you don't have turn on selection cycling, you can type selection cycling in your command bar and make sure your value is set to 2. Then it will show you when you are selecting your mouse cursor here, it will show you two objects are here. If I select here, it will show you have a corridor and a corridor surface. So if I select the surface, it will show me that this is the bottom surface. Now I select the surface, then I go here and go to object viewer. So if I click here, you can see this is the bottom surface, because it comes down and connect the bottom chords and then go up at the median area where you have the generic link, like here. Then it goes bottom again and connects to the daylight either side of that one. So that is how to create a datum surface or a bottom surface code for a corridor with Civil 3D.